Who's coming out in the crypto space. We're here to talk to you about it. This is Keeper and Crusader on Debate Crypto. Question everything, trust nothing. All right, so Crusader, we got some big news from Twitter. Let's take a peek at what they got going on over there and why it's important. So Twitter, it's a go. They get their license to enable crypto payments. What a beautiful picture of Elon Musk. I'll tell you what, just what a good-looking guy. I'll bet he is excited. Striving to evolve X, which was formerly Twitter, into multifaceted community platform replete with diverse functionalities, the Elon Musk-led company has successfully secured the necessary authorization to function as a payment hub in the United States. As we scroll down, they have obtained a currency transmitter license on August 28th from the state of Rhode Island. Let's talk about what it actually means as we scroll down here a little bit further. It is typically required by companies that provide services such as cryptocurrency exchanges, digital wallet providers, and payment processors. It ensures that these businesses comply with relevant regulations and adhere to anti-money laundering, which we hear all the time, and know your customer KYC procedures to prevent illicit financial activities. So, Crusader, X trying to take over the world, Elon Musk, world domination. Why is it important that they are going to be effectively a payments processor or at least able to transmit payments? Why is it important for the crypto space in general?
Well, I'm pretty sure that in the article, or at least in another article, they mentioned that this is also works for the crypto space, right? You're going to be holding crypto assets of any kind. It is needed, right? Exchanges use this kind of licenses. So that means that we're getting a step closer to that WeChat vision that he has of crypto, Twitter, and just money being transferred on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. So that being said, what crypto is going to be on there, right? We know he's all about Bitcoin. He's had Bitcoin on his company's X and on SpaceX, I should say, not X.
Tesla.
Yeah, and Tesla. So he's had Bitcoin. He's also been a big proponent of Dogecoin, right? And then XRP community has been speculating that content creators, how they're getting paid with X now, right? You get for your content, that maybe you'll start paying people out in XRP as well. So, because of all the X logo stuff. Maybe, right?
Not a chance.
It's possible. It's possible, right? Why not XRP if they already have Dogecoin and Bitcoin on there as well? I mean, they kind of are on the upside, especially with this lawsuit coming to an end soon. Maybe they'll throw XRP in there too, right? Maybe. I don't know.
I could see it, but this, and a lot of you know that Crusader and I differ on opinions on XRP. One of us holds, one of us definitely doesn't. But there's so many different things that the XRP army does reach for, in my opinion. And this to me is a reach. It's like, hey, it's a letter in the alphabet. It happens to coincide. So if it used to be called Twitter, so are they going to be just transmitting in USDT? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a stretch. It's a stretch, right? But I could see it being maybe an offered service on the platform. Like maybe that's something that they say, okay, yeah, you know what? We got the XRP army. They want to be able to transmit. We'll allow them to do so. I think it's
Dogecoin. What do you think about Dogecoin?
Oh, dude, the Dogecoin one's interesting. We talked about this yesterday. And your boy Crusader and I think are probably going to secure another bag of Dogecoin. Admittedly, it's a little bit tough for me because when I first bought Dogecoin, it was 0.002. So I'm having trouble at 6 cents, but it could pump huge
to 70 on SNL, right? Imagine it being on X or Twitter.
Well, if he So if he said, hey, if he came out and said initially flat out, the payment basically the payments that are going to be happening are in Dogecoin. Now you've got people getting paid on Twitter right now, right? A lot of people are getting paid for views and whatnot. If he were to say we're paying out in Dogecoin and you're transmitting in Dogecoin, that would be wild. My question would be, is there anything illegal happening there if he does that? He's full on promoting a very specific asset at that point.
He got licenses, right? He's kind of like he would be kind of like an exchange at that point where hey, just have these are the only assets that I offer on my service is
it's my private company. I want to get paid in Dogecoin. I guess the Mavs let them pay for tickets in Dogecoin that one time. The Dallas Mavericks did. So I could see it. Okay, so let's talk about that.
Price prediction.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So we're at what, 6 cents ish right now?
Yeah, 6.5, just give or take.
6, 7 cents, something in there. Man, I don't think that it would happen instantly because of the overall market. The reality is we are still in a bear market. We've seen what's happened with XRP. We've seen Bitcoin, which we're going to talk about here in a minute with the Grayscale information that just came out. We get these pops, but they're not massive to where it's like part of the bull run.
It's about timing. He's got to time the Dogecoin announcement with a good rally in the market at the time for it to really,
it could rip. I would say if we were in a bull market and that announcement came out and we were at 6 cents, I'd see it busting to over $1 quick. I think it would go to $1 quick.
I think so too.
But under the circumstances, let's say today he came out and said, "Hey, Dogecoin is how we're going to be doing things around here." I could see it going to 20 cents. I could see you getting a 300%, 400% pump out of it, but that would still be a big pump.
That'd be huge for a bear market because nothing else would be pumping that much.
Well, what was it recently that pumped like that? Was it Caspa? I think Caspa made about a 300-ish% move.
Caspa was like that thing that's like not even a penny, right? Everybody's still like, oh, let's get to a penny or whatever it is.
Yeah,
so that's that. The market cap is a lot smaller there. Dogecoin is in like the top 10, so it's a way larger market cap. In the middle of this bear market, I think 20 cents would be like top dollar, at best, because I think would be leading the markets if it ran to 20 cents.
Yeah, it would be a huge move. But the reality is we're going to continue to pay attention to this. We'll keep you guys updated as we get more and more information. We probably won't even have to update you because you're going to know about it. It's going to be everywhere if some information like that comes out. But pay attention. The reality is there's opportunity from this. And if this kind of ties into the next article, if that information comes out, we now have the Grayscale thing, which I'm going to talk about right now. The BlackRock thing is happening in the background. And we have the upcoming bull market, and we have the election. If all of those things combined collide, we're going to have some fun. Let's check out this Grayscale thing. In case you haven't already heard, Grayscale wins the SEC lawsuit for the Bitcoin ETF review, but hold on. It's not exactly as people are portraying it. Says the appeals court said the SEC's decision to reject the Grayscale Bitcoin ETF application was arbitrary and capricious in its ruling. So effectively, when they went against the SEC or went up and said, hey, we want to have this spot ETF, they gave some really benign answer and basically said, no, you're not protecting the investors enough. So in the court filings, the judge said their petition for review would be granted and the SEC's order to deny the GBTC listing application to be vacated. Previously, he didn't offer any explanation as to why Grayscale was in the wrong. However, the order does not guarantee, this is important, the eventual listing of a Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF. Okay, so no guarantees, but
no guarantee on
we got a pump
Grayscale, but we still got BlackRock in the mix.
Yes, and that's still happening. That's in the background kind of playing out. So how do you see this playing out? Is this just the next step towards BlackRock taking the first chunk at it and just Grayscale's getting a little rub on the back as BlackRock gets patted on the butt?
Maybe, right? I don't know who's going to make it first, but with BlackRock in the mix, for sure, there's going to be some kind of ETF, whether it's Grayscales, whether it's BlackRock's or whatever, or Fidelity or whatever other platform it is, but it's going to happen for sure. And that's going to be huge. When it's going to happen, it's all about timing, just like the Dogecoin news, right? It's about timing in the market. We had a good pump yesterday. We went up like maybe $1,000 or something, like about 7% in Bitcoin. And, that's going to be a massive pump when the actual Grayscale or BlackRock ETF actually launches. But it's all about timing.
Yeah. Timing. The reality is it is still the crypto markets. We still do have a lot happening macroeconomically across the world. We keep telling you guys this, but the facts are just the facts that the world's in a bad spot. Bitcoin and the crypto markets are not just going to magically take off on their own. These fund managers, this massive money that we're looking to come in, people are still fearful of what's happening worldwide right now. So it's a good step in the right direction, but it is not the step. This is not the bull market. You heard it here first.
Unless
it's not the bull market.
Unless rumor is, right, there was a rumor about maybe BlackRock launching by the end of next month in September, right? Ooh. That I think is a bit of a stretch. There's a lot of quick moving parts to make that happen. But
unless it was already set up and ready and they kind of knew it was going to get approved, it's BlackRock.
right?
Yeah.
It's BlackRock.
Yeah.
So if it were to happen, I think it would be a definitely huge catalyst leading into the Bitcoin happening.
Yeah.
I think we could see massive pump.
Okay, so one more price prediction, then I'll put you on a price prediction. You put me on Dogecoin, I'm putting you on Bitcoin. So let's say that were to happen.
Yeah.
September, end of September, whatever, going into October. I don't care what the time frame is, but close, the next couple months. Let's say that they say, Omnis Dominus, you're blessed. Okay, go ahead. The ETF's a go. And they were able to fire it off. What kind of price action are we going to get out of that?
I would say Bitcoin would hit 40,000 before the end of the year.
40,000 before the end of the year.
Yeah. So whenever it is, October, whatever it is, I think in about 2 months to maybe 90 days, we could possibly hit 40,000 plus.
And you know what would be fun about that? And this is what people probably wouldn't expect. A lot of times these are sell the news events. I could see, especially BlackRock playing games with people, I could see a massive dump in there somewhere to scare people out of their freaking shorts, to scare people out of their longs, whatever kind of positions that they're in, kind of reset the market. All right, now it's time for our people to get in because they are looking out for their own best interests, and they are, the largest fund manager in the world. So I can see them just having full on control of and manipulating those markets
with these guys
for sure. Well, crypto fam, we love you. We appreciate you for being here. We will keep you posted as to what's happening. Just remember, question everything,
trust nothing.
Until next time, hodl
like it's hot.
We'll see you soon.